here we are, not too far from Hanlan's Point, 1971. What was happening here?
Well, in 1971, a group that I was part of called Toronto Gay Action, we were a motley crew of sometimes students, sometimes street kids, kick-ass queers. So this was a celebration here before we all went to Ottawa and demonstrated in front of Parliament Hill with our list called We Demand, which is now a historic document,
Right.
calling for, these wild things like not being fired from your work if you came out, like being rented to if you came out, like having access to your children if you had them, if you were out. So, basic human rights. We never thought we would win any of it. And I always start my talks by saying, and we won every single thing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I love this part of it too, because like you said, it was a party.
Mm-hmm.
It was a picnic.
It was. Pride should always be, I think, both celebration and demonstration.
Right.
You also have to be always pushing the edge. There's lots we need to win yet. No money, no power. Those are the people that get things done. It's not the paid lobbyists. We had no power. We had no money. We just wanted to get things changed. We wanted to change the world. And we did.
It's a beach, but there is a really important historical piece here around queer identity.
It's been a cruising site since the turn of the last century. It goes way, way, way back. This was a place that people could come and meet others like themselves, even when they were illegal in and of themselves, right? There was always that fear of police action back then. But it's essentially, it's been that place for a long, 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 long time. So it was the logical place for us as kids to come and start the next stage of revolution. This was one of the sites, and this was the first Pride in Canada. The first Pride in Canada. So it's not just, sacred territory to Torontonians, it's also across Canada.
You were here on the beach, but then you took that eventually to Queen's Park.
Yeah.
And you managed to, I think, pass more legislation than any other MPP has. Very important legislation that changed things for so many families.
Well, we did. I always say there's a face on every bill that I got passed. There's that activist, there's that trans person, there's that trans group in Sudbury. To me, the formula is, have the passion, be that squeaky wheel, be that person who just won't give up, and then find a champion, that has some power in the provincial government or in the opposition who will champion that for you. And that's the winning combo. It's not big lobbyists, it's not money, it's passion.
This place
has
come under attack. The island itself was in this legislation that Doug Ford has now passed, where the province, is quite explicitly saying all of this could be taken over by the province and they can do whatever they want to with it.
We've been fighting, in my history, 55 years since that first Pride. 55-year fight to get to the place where we can have a plaque. We're not going to stop. Right. We're not going to stop. And now we're going to have most of Toronto on our side.
Oh, yeah.
Most of Toronto, most of downtown Toronto and the GTA do not want this. No. They do not want jets flying past all those windows of all those condos, of all those people. And they don't want jets destroying the beaches, including Hanlan's Point. It's environmental groups. It's Indigenous groups. This is also sacred Indigenous land.
Right.
And there are people that live here that aren't queer. This is a huge issue for hundreds of thousands of people.
So many young people I meet continue to feel like they're not safe coming out.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, the first thing is to find your support group wherever you are, and they do exist. Just about everywhere. So, and even if it's not where you are, it is online. So find your support group somewhere, online or in person, or hopefully both. But also know your history. Know the history of what we've won and how we won it.
Yeah.
It wasn't gifted to us. Because the best way of feeling your own strength and getting out of that kind of depressing, impotent kind of rut is by going out and doing something and seeing the results of that, seeing the results of it. And that's what Pride is about, and that's what this area was about.